Hello everyone, FreE1 is back with comparison and contrast. Let's have a look at what we learned last Friday afternoon. At class, we talked about first, what are comparison and contrast? Second, why are comparison and contrast important? And the last one, how can you make comparison and contrast? Why comparison is to find the similarities, contrast is to spot the differences. And do you think that comparison and contrast are important? Our answer is yes, because it's a process of analysis which helps us understand things in a greater depth. Then you can evaluate things to make decisions. Comparison and contrast can be used in your daily lives and even in your exam, V-step, especially in speaking part 2, as you must choose among 3 options. Now you know the importance of comparison and contrast, right?
But I don't know how.
Don't worry, I will show you right now. There are 3 steps that you should remember to make an outline of comparison and contrast. Firstly, you should identify subjects. Secondly, you need to brainstorm ideas. In this step, you establish criteria and find supporting ideas for them. Last but not least, you should evaluate your criteria using the Rose rule. As you can see from the screen, chosen criteria should be realistic, outstanding, suitable, and easy to develop. After finishing the outline, you only need to use language to express your ideas. A link of suggested words and phrases showing comparison and contrast is attached here in this post. We hope that you can apply them into your exam performance. In particular, a common way to demonstrate comparison and contrast is to use comparative. For example, Italian food is better than American food, and also superlative. Mary is the most thoughtful person I have ever met. However, not all English learners can use them accurately. That's why we decided to talk about the most common mistakes you may make with comparative and superlative. First of all, people often confuse comparative with superlative like this. Between Lon and Nga is the wisest, or among those electricians, Peter is more skilled. So again, we'd like to remind you that comparative is used to compare and contrast 2 subjects. However, superlative is for 3 subjects or more. The correct format of the above-mentioned sentences are between Lon and Nga is wiser, and among those electricians, Peter is the most skilled. Another mistake is called doubling up. Look at this sentence. That was my most happiest moment. The problem of this sentence lies in the phrase most happiest, because both most and as ending can express superlative degree. Therefore, using the 2 words at the same time is wrong. The correct one should be, that was my happiest moment. It's also the case of this example about comparative. Instead of saying that this restaurant is more better than the other, we just need to say, this restaurant is better than the other. The last mistake happens when you compare and contrast 2 items of different kinds. Now we have 2 sentences. The first one is, this coffee is better than the shop on Main Street. The second one is, this coffee is better than the coffee in the shop on Main Street. Which do you think is the right sentence? Of course, it's the second one. This coffee is better than the coffee in the shop on Main Street. We also design a small practice of these common mistakes, and for more details, please look at the exercise below this video. A key answer is attached too. That's the end of our video. Thanks for watching and enjoy studying English with FreE1.
Free. created using Powtoon.